Yesterday we had technical issues. They don't want me to learn Japanese, but I will keep going. I will learn it. I will learn Japanese no matter what. No one is going to stop me, okay? I promise. But I also I promise you that yesterday I continued to learn even when I wasn't streaming. So that's that. Today we're going to do this one, fifth chapter. I kept going from my phone. I had an app and I learned yesterday. But anyways, let's do this now.
Your language, they may.
They they don't want me to learn English, Japanese. Okay, so let's go. Today we're going to talk about Japanese verb groups. Verb groups. Japanese verbs fall into three groups, and these don't matter except when we are going to make some change in the form of the verb. Japanese verbs fall into three groups, and these don't matter except when we are going to make some changes in the form of the verb. But because we do that pretty often, it's important to understand the three groups. Verb groups, okay. Ichidan verbs, Godan verbs, irregular verbs. Wait, what? Okay, let's go. So the Ichidan verbs. I- Ichidan verbs. The first group verbs is called Ichidan verbs or one level verbs. Some people call them Ru verbs, which is a very silly name. If you're going to call them anything like that, we should probably call them Iru, Iru or Eru, Iru Eru. They are the simplest and most basic kind of verb. Ichidan Iru Eru. Morphing easy, just switch to out the Iru always. When we want to make any change, we always do it in the same way. All we do is take the ru of the end and put on whatever we want to put on. Ichidan verbs can only end with either iru or eru. That's to say. So Ichidan verbs group verbs chapter 5 verb groups and the form groups. So the verb groups are three: Ichidan, which ends ichidan, the ichidan verbs which can only end with either iru, eru. I, ru, eru, or eru. Okay. Hello, Lauren Mill. Hello. I'm doing fine. How are you? Lauren Mill 7. With one of the kana with one of the kana from the E row or one of the kana from the A row plus ru. I, ri, mi, hi, ni, chi, shi, ki, I plus ru or re, me, he, ne, te, se, ke, e plus ru. So, it's not E. It's one of the E row or not A. It's one of the A row plus ru. That makes us the Ichidan ru, the Ichidan verbs, group of verbs. So this is the first group. The Godan verbs, the second. The second group, Godan verbs. The second group of verbs is by far the largest and any ending that a verb can have. Verbs in this group can have u, tsu, ru, nu, bu, mu, ku, gu, tsu, su. Verbs always with the u sound, but not all u kana can make the end of a verb, but a lot of them can and all of them can make Godan verbs. Verbs always end with the u sound, but not all u kana can make the end of a verb. But a lot of them can and all of them can make Godan verbs. They are called verbs always end with the u sound. So verbs always end with u sound. What do you mean? Verbs always end with the u sound, but not all u kana can make the end of a verb. What is the poet trying to say here? Not all u kana can make the end of a verb. Verbs always end with u sound, but not all u kana can make the end of the verb. but a lot of them can and all of them can make Godan verbs. They are called Godan verbs or 5-level verbs for reasons that we'll see shortly. And as I say, they can end in any U sound, including Iru, Eru. Verbs always end with U sounds. Okay, the sound U. But not all U kana, the U character, can make the end of the verb. So the U character is not all of the U kana are at the end of the verb, but a lot of them can, and all of them can make Godan. All of them can make Godan verbs. Every kana that ends with the U, every verb that ends with the U kana, it means it's Godan verbs. Okay, they are called Godan verbs or 5-level verbs for reason we'll see shortly. And as I say, they can end in any U sound, including Iru, Eru. Unlike Ichidan verbs, they can also end in Oru, Aru, Uru. So the only time we have any ambiguity is when we have a verb ending in Iru. So the only time we have any ambiguity is when we have a verb ending in Iru, Eru. Most of those verbs are Ichidan verbs, but there is a substantial minority of Iru, Eru ending Godan verbs. It's not as difficult to differentiate them as you might think, and I've made a video on that. Godan versus Ichidan verbs, U versus Ru verbs, how to easily tell them apart. Although it's a little bit more advanced than this lesson. Irregular verbs. The third group of verbs is irregular verbs. And the good news here is that there are only two of them. Kuru, Suru, that's all. You know those pages and pages of irregular verbs in your Spanish or French textbook. Well, Japanese has just two. You know those pages in Spanish and French book? Well, Japanese has just two. There are a couple of other verbs that are irregular in just one small respect, but very few. The regular verbs are kuru, come, and suru, do. We need to see examples. The te form. So now that we know the three groups, we're going to take a look at how you can make them into the te and ta form. As I explained last week in lesson 4, we need those, the time expression past simple and teiru, continuous actions. Te, basically te, is the ing you put in the continuous tense, in the present continuous, the ing at the end of the word. Ta is for past simple, past tense. Present continuous. is te. Past tense is ta. And they have a number of other uses too, which we'll learn which we'll learn along with this course. And as I demonstrated last week, ichidan verbs are always very easy. You never do anything except take off the ru and put on whatever you're going to put on, in this case te or ta. Te for present continuous and ta for past simple. And the ru is ichidan, as we said here. So the ichidan, verb ichidan. Some people call them ru if you are going on anything. Iru, eru. The simplest, most basic kind of verb. When we want to make any change, we always do it the same way. All we do is take the ru off and of the end and put on whatever we want to put on. Ichidan verbs can only end with iru, eru. That's to say with one of the kana and from the iro and one of the kana from the ero plus ru. We're going to talk about Japanese. Okay, easy. You never do anything except take off the ru and put on whatever you're going to put, in this case the ta. As for the godan verbs, they fall into 5 groups. As you'd expect, go, da, godan. Godan, 5 level verbs. This means 5. Go, 5. 5 da level verbs. And I made a video about this a while ago. Godan falls in 5 groups. So what I'm going to do is run that video right now, because it explains things pretty clearly. Alright, roll the video. Godan verbs have 5 kinds of possible ending. That's why they are called godan verbs. 5 level verbs. Utsuru. We take off the ru, put the te. Tsute. Te. No, that's not the tsu. That's a chisaitsu, which prolongs the next character. Te. Nu bumu. Take off all of this and nde. Ku ite. gu, ide, mu, ide. We can combine, and although that seems a little bit difficult, it really isn't. We can combine two of the levels anyway, because they are so close that we only need to learn them once. And I'm going to go through the main groups. The first Godan group, the second, the third, the fifth, the exceptions. The first, so the Ichidan, you just change the ru. You just change the ru, take off the ru, and put on de or ta. De for present simple, ta for that's easy. For the Ichidan groups. And every Ichidan groups ends with ru. So you just take off the ru, put de or ta for the Ichidan. And for the Godan, it has 5 levels, 5 groups. And now we're going to go through those 5 groups, Godan groups. The first Godan group, is what I call the Utsuru verbs. Utsuru verbs. So the first group is the Utsudan Utsuru. Godan group. Utsuru verbs. Utsuru verbs. The word utsuru in Japanese, ending. So utsuru verbs are those ending with u, tsu, and ru. The word utsuru in Japanese, if you don't know it, now is a good time to learn it. Utsuru means to move from one thing to another. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. Moving our verbs from one type to another. So the verbs with end in u, tsu, ru all transform in the same way to the te form. We take off the u, the tsu, and the ru, and we replace it with a small chisai tsu plus te, which this one, as we said before, prolongs the next character. So it's not te, it's te or ta. Ta for past simple. Okay. So warau, laugh, warau becomes warate, two double te, warate, because it has chisai tsu. Warau ends with u, We replace the U with a chisai tsu and te for laughing. So the te is laugh, it's ing, laughing. Warate. Motsu. Motsu, hold, becomes holding. Motte. Motte. And toru, take, toru, becomes, wait, ru. But we said that, it's the same as the ichidan. The ichidan, okay, we take off the ru and we replace with ta, te. Okay, so toru, take, becomes taking. Totte, totte. Now you'll notice that utsuru has tsu in the middle. Utsuru, group, utsuru, the tsu becomes chisaitsu. And the te form of the utsuru verbs is formed by using a small chisaitsu. Small tsu. Chisai means small, chisai. Tsu plus the te form, the te. It's the only group that has tsu in it. And it's the only group that has a tsu in the te form ending. Okay, so it's the only group that has tsu in the te form ending. You can type the small tsu by typing t before a t kana. Ta. By x key plus tsu. This also applies to a, I, ra, e. That's not ra, that's u. U, e, o, kana. I, u, e, a. You can type the small tsu by typing t before the a t kana. Or by x key. You mean the keyboard? Oh, okay. I have the Japanese keyboard, but it doesn't work. Anyways. Irregular zu and g kana forms, in case you ever need to type them, can happen anyways. So it's really easy to remember. We check the typing later. Okay, so utsuru, the utsuru verbs, you change the u and tsu and ru, and you add the chisai tsu and te for present simple, and ta for past tense, past simple. So in the past simple, it becomes the wara tsu, warau becomes waratta, waratta with a chisai tsu. Motta and totta became, no, take, took, totta, took, hold, held in past simple becomes motta, and laugh, laughed becomes waratta. Okay. The second Godan group, replace with cheese, place with chisai. Tsu, small tsu, and ta or te. A second Gonan group. The second group is what I call the new boom group. In Japanese, when something is really taking off and when it's becoming popular, we call it a go, bu, mu. That's an English word, isn't it? Mbumu, a new bumu. So this group I call the new boom group because there isn't a Japanese word that you can make out of nu, fu, and mu that I know. Nu, bu, mu, bu, mu, fu with a dakten. And what I want you to notice about this group of verbs is that they all end in what I would call a dull sound. Nu, bu, mu. Nu, bu, mu. N, nde, nde. So you replace the n, bu, mu words ending with nu or bu or mu with nde. Nde basically also means ing at the end of the word for present continuous simple. No, present continuous. It's not a sharp sound like su, tsu, ku, and it's not a neutral sound like ru or u. It's a dull sound, nu, bu, mu. And this is important because the ending is also dull sound. The te form ending is nde, and the ta is nda. Ta for past simple, as we said before, nda also the same. So she knew, the only nu ending verb, becomes she the only shinu is the only nu ending verb, becomes shinda, shinde, shinda, shinda, shinda. What does shinu mean? Shinu. What does it mean? Is there no translation for this? To die. To die. So die, shinu die, becomes shinde dying, shinda dead. Nomu drink becomes no de, non de, drinking, ing, nomu, non de, non da, drunk in the past. A, chi, bu, chi. No, that's not chi. That's so. Asobu, play, asobu. It's bo. It's so. So.
becomes asonde, playing, ing, and asonda, played, the past. So that's the new boom group, the dal ending verbs. And because only a limited number of the possible kana can be used as verb ending, they include all the dal sounds except for gu. We will come to that right now. So basically, so far, the first group is the utsuru. You replace with the u ending verbs and the tsu ending verbs and the ru ending verbs with chisai tsu, small tsu, and te or ta. The second group is Godan group is the new boom, nu boomu. You replace the ending nu ending verbs, which there isn't many nu ending verbs, only one, which is dai, shiru. You replace them with nda, nde, or nda. And you replace the bu ending words with the same nde, nda. And you replace the mu ending verbs with nde, nda. Easy. The third and fourth Godan group told you that two of the groups could be combined, and that is the ku and gu group. To make the te form of a ku ending verb, we cut off the ku and add the ite, or the ita in the ta form. So aruku, walk, becomes arwite, arwite, walking, arwite, or arwita, walked. Aruku becomes okay. You replace the ku with the ite, or ita for past. Simple. Now if we have a dakten, tenten, on that ku, make it into gu, it's exactly the same except that there is also a tenten on the de ending. So it becomes de, ide. Mnemonic guide or quiet, quite. Guide, guide, quiet, quite. Okay. Mnemonic in English. Kugu becomes the okay. So a ruku becomes arwite, but ayogo, ayogu, ayogu, ayogu to swim becomes ayo, ayoide. Swimming, ayoku becomes ayoide. So if the ku has a dakten, the present continuous will also have a dakten. It's not ite, it's ide. Okay, easy. But as you see, the two are more or less identical. It's just that if there is a tenten on the original verb, there is a tenten on the te form too. Aruku, aruite, ayogu, ayoinde, ayoide. Okay. This is very easy. The third and fourth Godan group is the easiest. The fifth Godan group, and now we just have one left. And that is tsu. And the verbs ending in tsu, not tsu, is su. the verbs ending with su, drop the su and add shite. Shite. As you will notice, if you have followed our last lesson, not sure which, but will be discussed. We're just doing that regular thing or shifting the su kana to its e row, equivalent to she. Wait, what? As you will notice, we are we are doing that regular thing of shifting the su kana to its e row equivalent. So this is the u row, the su row, the u row, uku su tsu su with the equivalent in the e row. Okay. Su with she. So ha na su hanasu talk becomes hanashite. So we replace the su with its equivalents in the e row, she, whatever that means. But basically you replace the su with the it shite, hanashite. And the ma su helper talk hanashite talking. Hanashita talked. And the masu helper verb, which turns verb into normal polite verbs in the past tense, becomes mashita, the past tense. Mashita. And mashite for present continuous. Whenever Dolly uses the term formal for desu or masu, it should be polite instead. There is a difference. It should be polite. Instead, there is a difference between the two terms in Japanese. Not sure why she did not bring this one up, but it is quite important to distinguish. If you look into their definitions, dictionaries mark them as polite. They are part of the polite language. This means language. This probably means polite. So it is more accurate to call them polite instead. So now we have all Godan verbs. Didn't I look young in that old video? Su, su, shite, shite, sushi, sushi. Su becomes shite. Shinu means to die, yes. Thank you very much, Netsu. Please die. Ah. Shinde is more like a request. Please die. Haha. Why is that? Shindeiru is dying. Shindeiru is dying. Wait. Why is Shindeiru dying? Shinu. Shinu. Shinde. Isn't Shinde dying? Te form is a request or a conjunction. Teiru is the progressive form. The progressive form. So te form, only te form is not the present continuous. The te form is a request. Ah.
So all I learn, all that's teiru. Ah, you have to add the ru to become the present continuous. Thank, thank you very much, Netsu. So let's let's try it again. The shinde is more like request, please die. Shindeiru is dying. So ndeiru is the ing. Deiru is the ing. Okay. And when you the te form, when you add the te form, is request. Hmm. Okay. Slowly, slowly, we're going to learn. The fifth group we said is exceptions. Okay. Wait, let's write that down so we don't forget. The form is a request. The form is a request. The iru ru is present continuous. Okay. Now we are just going to look at the exceptions. There are only 3 altogether, our 2 irregular verbs and 1 other small one. And these are very simple. Kuru, come becomes kite. Suru becomes shite. And iku becomes iku. No, and the verb iku, to go, you would expect it to become ite, but it doesn't. It becomes ite. Wait, and iku, the verb iku, to go, because it ends in ku, you'd expect it to become iku, but so it's not double e. It's replaced with the shisaitsu. Kuru, kite, kite. I didn't understand. Now we are just going to look at the exceptions. There are only 3 altogether. Our 2 regular verbs and 1 other small one. 3 irregular verbs. These are very simple. Kuru becomes kite. And suru becomes shite. So 2. These are 2 very simple. Kuru and suru. Okay. And iku becomes ite. Okay, easy. Those are the only exceptions. So if you go over the video, this lesson, a couple of times, I think you'll find pretty easy to know exactly how the te, ta forms in all cases. Okay. Adjectives, eat, train, negative forms, conjugation. Still, okay. Okay, let's practice now. And later we continue. Hello Chimoa. Yes, I fixed my charger. It's alright now. They didn't want me to learn to continue, but they cannot stop me. Nothing will stop me from learning. So it's aha yo, aha yo, aha, aha yo, aha yo, go, go gi, go zai, go, aha yo, go zai, mas, aha yo, go zai mas. Don't know the meaning of these words. Syo, syo, sayo, sayo na, sayonara. I don't know these words. Na, nasai. Let's learn them from Anki. A, is O. Yeah, it's O. It's not. Yes, yes, yes. Correct. A is O. It's not A. It's O. O. Oha. Ohio. Ohio. Okay. Ohio, which means good morning. I don't know. Kanji damage. The more. Wait, tango. Okay. Correct. old. This means old. It has to mean old. No, it's not old. It's older brother. Older brother. Ani. Ani. Ani ga. Ani gai. Mas. Ani gai mas.
兄がいます。
Ani ga imasu. I have an older brother. Ani, older brother. Gai, have. Ani, no, gai is the flag. Flag the previous one. Imasu. Iru, have. Okay. Is usani ga imasu. Usani ga, this one, imasu.
うちに猫がいます。
Neko, cat. That's a cat. No, that's not a cat. Neko. I own a cat. No, that's a cat. I own a cat. Usa. No. Usani neko ga imasu. I own a cat. One's household. OG san. OG san. San means Mr. OG
おじいさん。
grandfather. OG san.
おじいさん。
OG san. OG san. Okay. Oba-san. Grandmother.
おばあさん。
Oba-san. Oba-san. Grandmother. That's a kanji. O-san.
お父さん。
Oto-san. 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 Okay. Go.
ご両親。
Goryoshin. Goryoshin.
ご両親。
Go. Ryo. Yo. Shin. O. San.
お母さん。
Oka-san. Good morning. Ohai. Ohio. Ohio go. Ohio go. Zaimasu. Ohio go zaimasu. Okay. You should practice more hiragana to increase your reading speed. Lessen your grammar study and practice more vocabulary and basic hiragana words. Then back grammar. Okay. Speed will increase slowly, but yes, I have to increase the vocabulary because a lot of quizzes think that that I know all of these words, but I can read them, but I don't know the meanings. And vocabulary and basic hiragana words, then come back to grammar. Maybe that's correct. Yes. How can I how do you think which way is the best to increase my vocabulary? Is this Anki enough? I think you suggested this one.
お母さん、
Anki is the best way, yes? But there is a phone, there is an app on the phone, Banpo. This one I found it very useful, but I only did the testing because it requires money. I did the 3 level. I think it helps a lot. But you have to pay. Because the Anki, they don't have, you only read. You don't do a quiz or something. Like, okay, I read it, but will I remember it in the future? I need to practice, to write, if you understand what I mean. No, I'm not going to pay. But I thought the Anki will help you practice, will help you write something. O Sai or San.
お姉さん、
I'm only reading the characters, only reading words. I'm not writing, if you understand. For 2 years, okay. Have decent. Oh, okay. So it helps you. The Anki helps. You just have to do it every day, every day. Why? Oh. The best tool for learning Japanese besides immersion. Okay. Well, I'm doing it every day. I'm doing Anki every day. And see where I'm going. See where it takes me. That's a name. Onae-san.
お姉さん、
One-san. One-san. O. Oni-san. Other brother.
お兄さん、
Oni-san. San.
弟さん、
Ototo-san. Don't have it. That's a woman in a tree. Which means it's not yet. Which means younger sister. That's not a tree. That's not yet. Imoto.
妹さん、
Imoto-san. Easy. Person.
Hitori.
Hitori.
一人、
hitori, one person, two person,
二人、
hitari, fitari, hutari, futari,
二人、
three person, santari,
三人、
sannin, sannin, yon person, yontari, yonnin,
四人、
yonin, gonin,
五人、
gonin, rokunin,
六人、
rokunin, nanarin,
七人、
shi,
七人、
nananin, nananin, hachinin,
八人、
hachinin, kyonin,
九人、
kyunin,
九
kunin,
人、
kyunin. What is the jonin? Dex. Kaishi. Kyo. So. Cho. Chotsu. Chotto. Chotto.
ちょっと、
これはちょっと高いですね。
When doing Anki, you need to read the words and remember the meaning by heart. And while you immerse, you will slowly start acquiring vocabulary. Slowly, yes. By the way, in Anki, don't press easy, just press good. If you read the word and remember it, if you can't press again until you remember it. Okay, I press good. If I can't remember again, okay, not easy. Easy is 24 days. It will come back in 24 days, yeah? And the 10 minutes, I press easy because I want to see new words.
「これはちょっと高いですね。
Oh, chotto.
ちょっと、
これはちょっと。
これはちょっと高いですね。
これはちょっと。This is a little expensive. これはthis ですね is ちょっと a little and 高
これはちょっと高いですね。
高い expensive. When if you press easy, you won't be remembering the words, and when you review them, you'd have already forgotten them. True, yes, true. Maybe I was thinking because I want many words, new words, but maybe it's wrong. Yes, yeah. After when they come back, when I have to review them, I will forget. Mo.
もう、彼はもう帰りました。
Mo.
も
Mo. Already. 彼は he is he ました is もう already. Kae.
彼はもう帰りました。
Kaerimashita. Kaerimashita. So, mo is already. Karewa. Many new words will pile up and it will be hard to remember anything. True, yes, true. Very true. Kae. Slowly, slowly. Yeah, I was in the beginning because I thought I could learn because the first 5 days I made I suggest to redo the deck from the beginning and do the deck properly. Maybe yes. Because the first 5 days I saw that I made a huge progress. Like I could read and I had a lot of motivation. Yeah, but now I find it I need to slow down. I realize now that I need to slow down. Because I learned the kana easily and I learned a few words, I learned a few grammar, I thought it would be easy. But now I'm starting to realize that it's a lot. It's a huge. It's not an easy language. Like there are a lot of things, a lot of words, a lot of kanji. Kanji is very difficult. And I started to forget a lot of words. Everybody does, yes. You learn a few things at first and then you forget them. You have to go back and review all the time. Review. 彼は okay, good. も
もうちょっと食べたい。
う another again. Wait, how I will finish this one and I will go back. Should I delete the progress? You said that suggest redo the deck. How do I redo the deck? Should I remove the data and how? Another mo again. I want to eat a little more. Mo. Click and browse. Ah, these are the cards. Wait, we're in this card. This is what we do. We did. Select Tang N5. This is the Kaishi. Tang where? There it is. Tang N5. Okay. The CTR A cards. Okay, and click for. But the tango was just formal. The kaishi is where the tango took me only 2 days. The kaishi is where I pressed a lot of easy. The tango showed me easy stuff. Forget. Right click, forget. Here. No. There is no forget. Change. There is no forget. Reset. Restore original position. I will do the same for Kaishi as well. Now I press good.
私、
私はアンです。
Watashi. Okay, watashi. Okay, good. Wanata.
あなた、
あなたはトムさんですか？
Anata. You. Anata. It's like the Arabic ant. Anata. Are you Tom-san? Anata. Tomu-san. So watashi, I. Anata, you. San. Mr.
あなたはトムさんですか？
Yes. Both the kaishi and the tango. No, I put reset. It's the kashis brought me back again. They are showing me the easy stuff. Sun. Anata wa. Tomu.
あなたはトムさんですか？
Anata wa Tomu-san desu ka? Good.
彼、
彼はトムさんです。
Kare. So. Watashi is me. I. Anata is you. Kare. He. Kare wa Tomu-san desu ka? I like Tsuki.
好き。私はワインが好きです。
Suki. Yeah, I did that. I did that before. Settings. Kaiji option. Yeah, I did that in the when I first downloaded. But I think I didn't do in the Tango. Options. No, it is. Reviews, yeah. 好き。
好き。私はワインが好きです。
私はワインな
私はワインが好きです。
ワイン。ワインが。
私はワインが好きです。
ワインが好きです。I like wine. 人。
人。
あの人はいい人です。
人。This person is a good person. No means 人はいい人はいい人です。All this in one time? What do you mean? What do you mean all this in one time? And do you study all the desks that you have in one time? I do I do this now and tomorrow. Yes. In the same day, yes. Until now, yes. I did yesterday, before yesterday. No, yesterday I didn't do. I didn't have laptop. But before, overkill. What does it mean? I do it now because it's holidays. It's August. In September I will start working. I won't have this much time. I only do it for the because I have time. Yes, basically. It's nothing. It's easy for me. I can handle it. E.
いい。
あの人はいい人です。
あの人はいい人です。But I mainly do these two, the Kaishi and the Tango. This kanji I didn't like it. This kanji is I don't know. I didn't like it. I like this one. And this one I don't do it. I didn't do it every day. But mainly these two. And also the kanji I like to see pictures to understand better, to understand it visually. There is an app I had. There are other ways to learn kanji for me. I have an app that shows images behind the kanji, and it helps understand better. Hito.
人。
私はイギリス人です。
イギリス人です。私はイギリス人です。日本、日本語、
日本語、
私は日本語を勉強しています。
日本語。私は日本語言して Ben. Ben 来て
私は日本語を勉強しています。
勉強しています。
勉強。私は日本語を勉強しています。
OK。勉強。study 勉強。私は日本語を勉強しています。Book 4。
本。
いい本でしたね。
本。
本。本。本。本。
いい、
いい本でしたね。
いい本をしてね。これ、
これ。
これは日本語の本です。
これ、this. This is Japanese book. これは this.
何。
これは何ですか？
本です。
何 what 何 what これは this. What is this? これは何 this これは this is 本 book this it's is easy それそれ
それ。
that
それは本です。
that これ this それ that それは that this is 本 book あれ
あれ。あれは何ですか？
あれ that over there あれは what's that 何ですか何 what ですか is どれどれ
どれ。どれが好きですか？
which どれどれが which would you like 好き
どれが好きですか？
好き好き like ですか would is okay I don't know this one
毎日。
毎日日本語を勉強します。
毎日毎日 every day I study Japanese every day 日本語を勉強します日本語の勉強します
毎日日本語を勉強します。
日本語
毎日日本語を勉強します。
日本語を勉強します毎日 every day む
私。
私はアンです。
私さん
3。
あ、
あな
now
たはトムさんですか？
now it's going back it reviews now it became 9 days okay so it's better like this Sun. Oh, I forgot.
彼、
彼はトムさんです。
Kare. Kare. Kare wa Tomu-san desu. Older brother. Ani.
兄、
これは兄のパソコンです。
Ani. Kore wa
これは兄のパソコンです。
Okay, my friend. Thank you very much for your help. That was a big help. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I'll never give up. Trust me. They tried yesterday. The Zionists tried to stop me with the charger, but I pushed through. They tried to stop me, but no one can stop me. Ko, これは兄。これは兄の my brother. No means the S, the own, my. Is my older brother's personal computer. No. これは兄のOkay, 兄。これはこれ this is this 兄 my 兄の my older brother's personal パ
これは兄のパソコンです。
パソコンですパソコンです好き好き
好き。私はワインが好きです。
好き私はワインが好きですワインが好きです人
人、
あの人はいい人です。
人
人、
あの人はいい人です。
あの人は、いい。
いい。
あの人はいい人です。
あの人はいい人です。いい人です。this あの人は this person this is a good いい人 person 日本語
日本語、
私は日本語を勉強しています。
私は日本語を勉強しています。私は、日本語を勉強しています。私は日本語を勉強しています。私は日本語を勉強しています。私は日本語を勉強しています。日本語人
人、
私は
人
イギリス人です。
私はイギリス人です。イギリス人です。です。I am 私 I イギリス British
勉強。私は日本語を勉強しています。
勉強私は日本語
私は日本語を勉強しています。
私は日本語を勉強しています。私は日本語を勉強しています。本
いい本でしたね。
いい本でしたね。A good book this してでし
いい本でしたね。
いい本でしたね。Wait. Progressive form. これ、
これ、
これは日本語の本です。
これ、no, これ means this. 彼 means he. これ this. これ this. これ日本語の
これは日本語の本です。
これは日本語のmeans Japanese. 日本語 without the no means Japanese also. But the no describes the ownership. 本です。
これは日本語の本です。
これは日本語の本です。これは日本語の本です。これは that
何？
これは何ですか？
本です。
何 None. Nani. Nani. これは this what this what is this ですか when we put that ka in the end means it's a question. So what is this これは何ですかこれは何ですか
これは何ですか？
これは何ですか
本です。
本です。It's a book. あれあれあれ that
あれ、あれは何ですか？
あれ that over there. あれあれ that over there.
あれ、
あれあれは何ですか What's that?
あれは何ですか？
あれは何ですかあれは何ですか
あれは何ですか？
それ that
それ、
それは本です。
それ that それthat So あれ that over there No あれ that over there それ that 何 what これ this easy どれどれどれ
どれが好きですか？
どれ which どれ which どれ which would you どれが好きですか
どれが好きですか？
どれが好きですかどれが好どれが好きですか which one you like ですか which one you like which would you like okay easy 彼 it's either 彼 or あなた
毎日
毎日
毎
日本語を勉強します。
毎日 every day 毎日毎日毎日毎日
毎日まいにち every day. So this one is day. This one is probably every. 毎日毎日日本語を勉強します。します What does します mean? 勉強します。Hello, bro. What is based in red pill? I don't understand. Gallo and buffalo. Explain further. Explain further. So this means older brother. これは he. これはこれこれは my no means of s apostrophe and s older brothers 兄これは兄のパソコンですこれは兄のパソコンですこれは兄の
兄、
これは兄のパソコン。
兄 older brother 兄good. This one is I forgot.
勉強。私は日本語を勉強しています。
勉強私は日本語を勉強しています。勉強 study 勉強 Benkyō. Benkyō.
勉強。私は日本語を勉強しています。
Benkyō. 勉強 study. Okay, good. Easy. Anyways, they with a drop. They with a drop. Bullseye marks. Object adjective ending. Two drops horns. Okay. That's a shellfish. Two drops. Neck. The V shape is your neck. On top of your collarbone or a straight line. V-shaped neck, collarbone. Yourself or the rest of your body is below that. The moose's neck supports its two big horns and long nose. That's it. Fish guts. The latter. Duplicate. Strange, witty. This is a fish hook that pulls out the fish guts. You cut a fish in a Z shape on the belly to make it easier to open the fish and rip out its fish guts silly. Straight away honesty, frankness, fix, repair. If you get a needle in your eye that is hooked in there, get to a hospital straight away. Shellfish. Tool, utensil means possess, ingredients, counter for armor, suits, sets of furniture. Keep an eye on your tools while you work at the table. One tool nobody should be without a mortar type eye that floats over the workbench. It jerks around monitoring all who come near, and if anyone so much as removes a stapler from the bench, zap. True reality, Buddhist sect. compass is a tool with a needle on top of that joint of true. That's the E in the katakana. Craft, construction. Consider craft to be one of the harder primitives to use in stories, so a person personified it as Bender, the crafty robot from Futurama. By one side. Sword, saber, knife. This sword is so sharp it can cut the top part of sword in ka and ta and na. So if you look really close to this kanji, this kanji looks like a person bending over, touching the ground, waiting for someone to put the sword in his ass. I don't understand. Say Tei Uni To Say. Yeah, I know this one. Say. E Geka Shita Chika Tetsu. Chikatetsu. Below. Ah, below, yes. Ge. The gay fella was below your car, cutting your brakes. Is ge below ge? Fushi Fushiga Fushigi. Fu. Kanji is not for me. What should we do next? I wonder. Instantaneous composition method. How? It's been how much time? 2 hours. Okay, let's end it here. And we'll continue tomorrow.